Hello, I am Dr. Umashankar. Now, let me have the pleasure to escort you all through the beautiful vistas of your true self and explore the hidden beauty, the hidden strength in everyone's consciousness. Now, slowly close your eyes. Very slowly close your eyes. Feel comfortable. Feel comfortable as we sail through the depths of our inner being. As we sail through the depths of our inner being, our true inner self. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper into the consciousness, sinking and sinking into the oceans of myself, sinking and sinking into the oceans of myself. I hear no word, no noise. I hear no word, I hear no voice, just the breath of myself, just the breath of myself. Now I am connecting myself. I am slowly connecting myself. I am strongly connecting myself into my being. I am strongly connecting myself into my being, into my inner self, into my inner self. My inner self embracing me. My inner self is embracing me in the voice of silence. My inner self is embracing me in the voice of silence. I have found myself shining brighter than the sun. I have found myself shining brighter than the sun, pleasant than the cooling breeze, pleasant than the cooling breeze. I am the magnet. I am the magnet. I attract only the positive things. I attract only the positive things. I attract only the positive things from my students. I attract only positive things from my students. I inspire my students. I inspire my students every pace I take. I inspire my students every breath I take. I inspire my students every breath I take. I am the manifestation of a trainer. I am the manifestation of a trainer. I am the manifestation of a trainer. I always nourish the dreams of my students. I always nourish the dreams of my students. I have the solution. I have the solution for every problem. I have the solution for every problem. All my actions are focused. All my actions are focused. All my strengths are synergized. All my strengths are synergized to help my students, to evolve perfection, to help my students to evolve perfection in everyone. I never admit impediments in the path of learning. I never admit impediments in the path of learning. I help my students learn. I help my students learn. I help my students explore the hidden strengths. I help my students explore the hidden strengths. My classroom is my sanctum. My classroom is my temple. I always respect the sanctity of my temple. I always respect the sanctity of my temple. My class is my temple. My class is my palace. I see my temple filled with the vibrancy of my students. I see my temple filled with the vibrancy of my students. I feel their emotions. I feel their emotions. I feel their emotions. I'm gradually connecting myself. I'm slowly connecting myself. I'm slowly connecting myself to the emotions of my students. I'm gradually connecting myself to the emotions of my students. I see their dreams for excellence. I see their dreams for excellence. I see their dreams for excellence. I walk with my students. I walk with my students. I pace with my students. I pace with my students. I pace with my students to help them. I pace with my students to raise them to reach their goal. I pace with my students to raise them to reach their goal. I help them raise. I help them raise. I help them to raise up to their dreams. I help them to raise up to their dreams. How wonderful it is, how beautiful it is to see my students flying in the skies of excellence. How beautiful it is to see my students flying in the skies of excellence. It is wonderful. It is wonderful to see my students in the horizons of professional excellence. It is wonderful to see my students in the horizons of professional excellence. Now, carrying all the jocund memories, carrying all the jocund memories I'm sailing back. I'm sailing back. I'm sailing back in the oceans of my inner self. I'm sailing back in the oceans of my inner self. I'm coming back. I'm coming back to my normal state. I'm coming back to my normal state. I'm coming back to my normal state. Now, I'm slowly, very slowly opening my eyes. Very slowly opening my eyes. Opening my eyes. Opening my eyes.